food price, and someone was saying a bag of rice, was discussing the price of the price of a bag of rice last 3 years, and I was doubting. I was doubting. So if you check the price of rice last 3 years and compare it with the current price, you will see that is times 5 the price, the current price. Okay. Now I want to know, is your salary as of 2023, is it 5 times what your current salary is? If it is, you can tell me on the chat box. If it is, your salary as of 2023, if it is multiplied by 5 currently, you can tell me on the chat box. You can prove me wrong. Okay, so your expenses and your income doesn't match. Now you might be making a whole lot of money. Your salary might be 450, 500 in a month, but then house rent is there, food is there, is a fixed amount that you get on a monthly basis. So with the nature of the economy, it's not going to be enough. You might be able to sort out your bills, but then once an unexpected expense comes, it throws you into debt. It throws you into debt. Okay. So now, what are we talking? Why are we talking about AI today? Why are we talking about AI today? Okay. And how long are you going to wait for someone to actually decide your financial growth? How long are you going to do that? You have been waiting for promotion. You have been waiting for pay increase. These things are not forthcoming. Okay. They are not forthcoming. Now, are you going to stay in that condition? Now, let's have a real life scenario. Okay. Some persons like in Lagos, I have a lot of friends in Lagos. They will tell you they wake up 3:30, 3 o'clock, 4:30 to prepare, you know, just to get to work on time, because the traffic is going to delay you. You get to work late because of traffic. And after the traffic stress, you're tired already, but you will still have to work. You will still have to work. You don't have time for your family members. You don't have time for your kids, for your loved ones. You don't have time to attend anything because you are working. Because you are working. Any work that is taking your time, your energy, your peace, it doesn't worth it. It doesn't worth it, guys. Okay? It doesn't worth it. Now you are in one place looking at one salary, the same salary over and over again. It doesn't make sense. Now, what is the danger of not learning AI? AI is going to replace your job. I bet you. AI is going to replace your job. Why do I say so? I will tell you and I will prove it to you. Okay. Some systems are, some offices, some companies are automating their systems. So they don't need you anymore. They do not need your manual work anymore. They are automating their systems with AI. They are making things easy and faster and more efficient with AI. So what is the danger of not getting an AI skill? Those persons that have AI skill, they are going to take your job very soon. Very, very soon. Okay, so you need to pay attention to AI. You need to pay attention to AI before AI is going to replace your current job. Okay. Now, why are we here tonight? Why are we here tonight? You want to apply AI in what you are doing, to make it faster, to make it efficient, and to even give you more time for yourself. Okay? To even give you more time for yourself. So you need to take action now. You need to take action now. So if your mic is unmuted, you need to mute your mic immediately. You need to mute your mic immediately. All right. All right. So let's start properly. And I want to tell us what we do at Analytics Business. Okay, so Analytics Business is a leading e-learning platform. We train and we help people get into tech. We also help people upskill those that are already in tech. That is what we do. We have courses in AI, generative AI for data analysts, generative AI for HR analysts, business analysts, software development, and the rest of them. Okay, that is what we do at Analytics. We help you, we guide you, and make sure that you get the necessary skills that you need to change your current financial status. Okay. Now, who is speaking to you? Who is speaking to you? Of course, I've introduced myself. I am Anthony, and I am a data analyst. So please, you need to mute your mic. Let me just confirm. And okay. So please mute your mic, please, guys, so that you can hear me properly. Please mute your mic. Okay. So I am Anthony, and I am a data analyst. I've leveraged AI for automation, business intelligence, and the rest of it. So I use this AI to help organization profile solutions to organizations' problems, business problems. Okay, so that is what I do. I am a data analyst. I'm a work from home data analyst full time, and currently I work as a senior data associate at Analytics here at Analytics Business. Okay, so I'm happy to have you guys here. So today, what are we doing today? What are we doing today? Today, we are going to break into data analytics with just AI. No coding, no experience, no formulas and function, no writing DAX on Power BI, no Python codes and JavaScript or whatever, SQL queries. You don't need to learn all those things. Just follow me, and you're going to see how AI can take you into data analytics. You even the good thing about it is with AI, you even look more professional. You're even more professional than those doing it the manual way, because you stand to make effective decisions. You start to make effective decisions without stressing yourself. You make decisions effectively on time. Okay, real-time decision. Okay, you solve business problems. So what are the regular data analyst workflow? Of course, the workflow of a data analyst, you first of all define the problem of a business. Define the problem, you understand the problem of a business, the problem of an organization. Okay, then you collect their data. You collect their data, their record. Okay, you collect it, you clean it. What do I mean by cleaning the data? You standardize it, you make it consistent. You make it conform to each data type, to the proper data type. Okay, then you go on to analyze it. Now, what do I mean by analyzing it? You generate insights. You make some calculations, some statistical calculations. You aggregate some data to understand what is happening in the data, what has happened in the past, and then you can use it to determine what will happen in the future. You explore the data. After that, you go into visualization. You use charts and dashboard to visualize what has happened in the data. Then you report to the business stakeholders, right? You report to business stakeholders. That is the workflow of a data analyst. That is the workflow of a data analyst. So normally or traditionally, manually, you will start learning SQL codes. You start learning Power BI, DAX functions and formulas. You start learning Python codes. You start learning Tableau and the rest of the tools. Okay? But today, I'm going to show you how you can carry out all these things with AI. How you can carry out all these functions with AI. Just with your natural language. Just with your natural language. You don't need to know coding. You don't need to know formulas and functions. Just with your natural language. So why am I giving you this topic? You do not have a reason to say you don't want to transition into tech, or you don't want to upskill with an AI skill, because it's pretty simple. Anyone can do that. Anyone can transition into tech. Anyone can also upskill into the AI space. Okay. Now, what do we have today? We have a real business case study. We have a real business case study. Okay. We will be working for Cadillac Electronics. And Cadillac Electronics is a consumer electronics distributor operating across 5 Nigerian cities. Okay, so the management of Cadillac, they are concerned about the inconsistent revenue performance, but they lack the analytical insights to act. They lack the analytical insights to make decisions. They don't have any recommendation based on the data they have. So you are the data analyst. You do not have experience, right? But you are the data analyst. And you have been given this data to uncover insights, to make sense of this data. But you do not know SQL. You do not know Microsoft Excel. You do not know Power BI. What are you going to do? Watch me, and I'm going to show you how you can achieve this task, with just a natural language. Now, what is the task? What are you required to do? You are required to uncover this question, to answer these questions. That is what the stakeholders are looking forward to. They want to see if the business is actually growing or is there a decline. That is one thing the stakeholders want to see. So they want you to convert, there is a date column, they want you to convert it into a proper date. Okay? They want to see their revenue by month. They want to see the revenue generated for each month. Now, secondly, they want to see where is this revenue coming from? Which region is generating this revenue for us? They also want to see what product are they selling the most. They want to see the product that is generating the most revenue. You are becoming a data analyst. In fact, for joining this session, you are already a data analyst because you are thinking like a business analyst already. You are thinking like a data analyst already. You are asking the right questions. Okay. Now, the last question, they want to also know the sales team member, that is pulling the weight. The sales team member with the highest revenue. Okay, so that is what we are going into right now. Now, this is the data set we are going to use for this case study. Of course, I told you to fill the attendance form. You need to fill the attendance form so that you get this data set. You get this data set, and of course, you make use of it. You use it to build your own. So we are going live into it. We are going to build this live. Okay. So I'm just going to copy the link to this data set so that if you are following me, you can as well build with me. You can as well build with me. Okay. Sorry about that. All right. So I'm just going to paste the link on the chat box so you can follow me and build with me. You can follow me and build with me. Are we following, guys? Are we following? Are we following? Are we ready to delve into the practical part of this session? Are you following? So if you are following, can I get your thumbs up? If you are following, can I get your thumbs up? I need your thumbs up to confirm that you can hear me and you're following. Okay, so let's build this live right here on this session. Okay, so if you have downloaded the data set, all you need to do is just click on the link. The link is going to take you to a Google Sheet, okay, where you can download this Excel file. So looking at this data, we have some inconsistent entries. Look at the date. Can you believe that this is a date? This is actually a date, okay? 45619, this is actually a date. But how will you understand it if you do not clean the data? Look at trailing spaces, okay? Look at, empty rows and all that. So before you start the data, from the data analyst workflow that I showed to you, you have to first of all clean this data. Okay. And traditionally, you may want to start writing DAX functions. You may, M language, what is it called? Functions and formulas on Microsoft Excel. You may start doing that, writing Python codes to clean this data. But we're right here in this section, we are going to do that, with just AI. So I just need you to click on file. If you have it open like this, you need to click on file and you can see download here. So you can export it in various file formats, but I want you to export it as a Microsoft Excel. So once you hover on download, you're going to see Microsoft Excel, and I want you to click on Microsoft Excel, and that way, if your network is fast enough, you have been able to download the data set and you can save it. You can save it. So having done that, I'm just going to quickly go into Bricks AI. So I'm going to use Bricks AI. So I'm going to type thebricks.com, thebricks.com, app.thebricks.com. Okay, so I'm just going to click on that. Don't worry, I will send you the link to that. I'll send you the link to that. Okay, so you can use this link. You can use this link on the chat box and follow up. Okay, so I have Bricks AI open on my desktop here. So I'm just going to log out so that I can show you how you create a new account. So once you open Bricks AI, this is what you are going to see. If you do not have an account with Bricks AI before, this is exactly the interface you are going to see. So all I need you to do, easy peasy, just click on continue with Google. Click on continue with Google, and I'm just going to select any of my Google accounts. Okay, I'm just going to select any of my Google accounts. So I can continue. I can continue. So you allow, Google will allow the bricks.com to access this info about you. So it is a very safe website. Okay, it's a very safe website, so you can allow it. So my Bricks AI is opening. You can click on got it if you have this pop-up. So I have my Bricks AI. I have Bricks AI. Now this is a an all-in-one application that can help you clean your data and build your dashboard. Okay, can help you clean your data and build your dashboard with just your natural language. Okay, so what am I going to do? I'm just going to click on attach file so that I can import the file I just downloaded. So I can just click on import. I can just click on the file and then click open and then click open. Okay, so what do I want it to do? What do I want it to do? I want it to first of all clean the data. Okay, I want it to first of all clean the data, standardize the date. I'm just going to tell it to clean the data. Meanwhile, I can also go to ChatGPT. I can also go to ChatGPT. How many of us are familiar with ChatGPT? How many of us are familiar with ChatGPT? Do you know that you can do an amazing stuff on ChatGPT? You can do your data analysis on ChatGPT. ChatGPT can help you analyze your data. Do you believe that? Do you believe that, guys? Do you believe that? All right. So there are many things ChatGPT can help you do. Like I told you, you don't need to learn SQL codes. You don't need to learn Python. ChatGPT can help you generate all those stuff. You don't need to stress yourself. For me, I don't like stress. I do not like stress. Anything that is going to give me stress, I'm going to take it out. Okay? I do not like stress. So I want it easy, efficient, and scalable so that I can attend to multiple tasks. So I can work for multiple companies. I can render services to multiple companies. You don't just put all your eggs in one basket. Okay? You have to spread your tentacles. Okay, so I'm just going to upload the same data on ChatGPT. I can upload the same data on ChatGPT, and I can ask ChatGPT if I wish to give me. I can ask ChatGPT to give me a concise prompt. Now, what is a prompt? A prompt is an instruction you are giving to AI. Now, when you get into it properly, you understand what prompt engineering is, and you will know how to prompt your AI to get the best output. Okay, but for the purpose of this session, we are just going to continue. Okay, now I'm just going to ask AI ChatGPT now to give me a concise prompt to clean and standardize these data sets on Bricks AI. Okay, so I want a concise prompt. Okay, I want a concise prompt. Make it very concise. I don't want big words. Okay, I don't want big words. I don't want it to confuse with a lot of jargons. Okay, so I'm just going to give AI this prompt. Now look at, AI has given me a prompt that I can copy and paste on my Bricks AI. So I'm just going to copy. Now, this ChatGPT have looked at this data, have seen some inconsistencies in the data, and that is why it's telling it to remove duplicates and handle missing values, and all of that. Fix data types like dates, numbers, text, and the rest of it. So I'm just going to copy. I'll go to AI, Bricks AI now, and I'm going to paste this prompt. I'm going to paste the prompt. I'm going to hit the enter. So it's importing the data now with AI. It's importing the Excel data with AI. Now look at it. Are you seeing that the data cleaning have started? The data cleaning have started. And even after the data cleaning, is already building my dashboard without me asking. Without me asking. Okay? Without me asking. So now AI will tell you, Brit AI will tell you, AI is generating, please do not navigate away. So when AI is generating, you can just walk away. You can just go and warm your maybe microwave your food, have your snacks, and come back, get your dashboard ready, built, and all that. Okay. Just a prompt that I gave to ChatGPT. It have cleaned the data. Look at the data here. Don't worry. I'm going to open it. I'm going to open it. And now it's drafting and building a dashboard, creating charts and insights for me. Okay. Now it have look at what it have done. It have prepared the data. Look at it. Prepared the data. Now planning layouts and blocks. Planning layouts and blocks. So it's going to create blocks. It's going to generate insights. It's going to generate summary. Okay. It's going to generate amazing performance dashboard. Okay. It's going to generate an amazing performance dashboard. Quantity shared by category, revenue by category, revenue trend over time. I can prompt this further. Can you see this? Top sales rep by revenue. So you can see Mary is the best performing staff here. Can see revenue by region. Can see, amazing stuff. This is Lagos generating the highest revenue. This is Kano generating the second highest revenue. This is product mix. So we are looking at product against region, okay, in this chart. So look at the monthly revenue trend. Look at the monthly revenue trend. So in 2024 January, look at the revenue trend. Look at it. Okay. Can you see this, guys? Can you see this? Now it's giving us revenue by product. It's giving us revenue by product. Now, look at it here. Look at it here. Look at the cleaned and standardized data sets. Are you seeing this? Cleaned and standardized. Now it's still generating. It's still generating. That is why it's pulling me up. It's still generating insights. It's still generating the summary of this dashboard. Okay, look at it. Look at insights. Now, for each chart, there is an insight. Now, even if you do not understand this chart, so what is hard in reading out what AI have given to you? It's not hard. Your full data analytics workflow has been achieved in just 5 minutes if it's up to that. And you can go ahead to prompt AI. You can go ahead to prompt AI. That's okay. I want all the okay. I want the revenue trend. I can highlight this and say I want the revenue. I want the revenue trend in months. In months. Okay. I want the revenue trend over time. Over time. That is the heading for this guy. Over time. I want it in months. So let's see what AI is going to do. Okay, let's see what AI is going to do. Look at it. Make AI prompt as specific as possible. Okay. Now is updating the existing revenue trend. Is updating the existing revenue trend. Okay, so if it's on Power BI, you may need to know how to drill down by months, days, and all that. With AI here, you just need to give it a prompt. You just need to give it a prompt. Okay, you just need to give it a prompt. And what is a prompt? Like I said, is just an instruction. So it's working peculiar, it's working on this chart. Can you see this, guys? You can see December 2023. It have drilled it down to months. Okay. You can see January charts. You can see, can see the revenue per month. We can see the revenue by month. Now look at the KPIs. Okay. Total revenue. Total top sales rep is Mary. Total units sold, we have 1,000 plus. Average order value, we have $3,000. Okay. Now look at the insight. Look at overview. What else do you need? Overall insight. Now it's telling us the product unit share is fairly even. The phone is 22%, headphones 21%. So look at the insight, guys. Look at the charts. Very, very visible. And you can even change the theme color here. You can make it any color you wish. Are you seeing this, guys? Are you seeing this? Is this amazing? So if this is amazing, you need to roll some flowers for yourself, because you are one step forward to the traditional data analyst, those old data analysts that do not know AI and do not have AI skills. Now you are developing AI skills. You have seen how AI can do everything for you. Now look at this, look at the data we downloaded. Are we seeing the date format here? Are we seeing the date here? A wrong format of date. But look at what AI gave us. AI standardized the date. Now look at these guys. We have some trailing spaces, extra spaces. Look at it. Look at it. The first column we have trailing spaces for Lagos. Look at it. It standardized it and make it clean and super exciting, very visible. Now you have been able to do this within 5 minutes. What do you need to do? All you need to do is you can share here. Okay, you can share, you can just click here. You are going to create a public link and send to your boss. Send to your boss. Okay. Okay, you can as well ask AI here that what are your recommendation, or did he give us recommendation already? Okay, now I can ask AI what give 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 recommendations based on the analysis. Give recommendations for business growth, right? We are looking at business growth here. That is what we do as data analysts. Okay, now we can say give recommendation for business growth based on the analysis. Now I can go ahead and send my prompt. Now I'm going to allow AI to do its work. So all I need to do is give AI my prompt. I go home and sleep. I go to my bed and sleep. Whenever I wake up, I come here, generate my report, send to the stakeholder. Okay, if they want me to come and present, I also have a tool I can use to make my presentation. I have a tool I can use to make my presentation. An AI tool. that will create you a PowerPoint presentation within 2 minutes. Within 2 minutes. Okay? Within 2 minutes. So let's look at what AI is going to give us based on our request for recommendation. Now, I think we have our recommendation here. We have our recommendation. So he said, I'm going to quickly summarize performance by month and all that. You say arrest the recent revenue drop. So it's giving you details of each of the recommendation. Okay, it's giving you detail of each of the recommendations. Okay, now is this amazing, guys? Is this amazing? Have you seen how you can transition into tech with just AI tools? With just AI tools, all you need to do is follow the right track. Okay, follow the right track. Now, in this modern day, in 2026, let's say in 2026, you are not rewarded by what the efforts, your strengths, your expertise. No, you are rewarded by the value you bring. Now, if I can do this for an organization within how many minutes, why would they hire me? Why wouldn't they hire me? Why would they pay me higher than ever? Now, a traditional data analyst will take about 1 week to prepare this report that we just got in 5 minutes. Okay? A traditional data analyst who do not have any AI skill, it will take him or her 1 week at least. If he's fast enough, it's going to take him 1 week to prepare that report. But I've been able to send my report within 1 hour. If I put everything together, it's not going to take me more than 1 hour. That is if I'm lazy to just type the prompt. Okay? Now, certificate inflation crisis. Hiring managers, they are no longer looking for your certificate. They are looking at what you can do. They are looking at what you can do. Now, I want to ask us, if you are a HR professional, you have someone with 2022 certificates, masters, maybe PhD, and you have someone who can build something that will make your organizations, that will bring about organizational growth. You have someone who can build something like this, an insight where the organization can see, okay, this is what is happening and this is where we are going to. If you have these two persons, which one are you going to employ? Which one are you going to take? If you're a HR professional, which one are you going to take? Are you going to take someone that has certificates but doesn't have anything to offer, or someone that can offer you something that will improve your business, that will increase your profitability? Now, from the case study that we had, we already have recommendations. So it's left for the stakeholders to take the decision based on the recommendation. And the recommendation is not, is not based on, imaginations. It's based on the data that we have. Okay, it's based on the data that we have. So I want us to, I want to know, which one are you going to employ? Are you going to employ someone with certificates but doesn't have anything to offer, or someone that has something to offer to make your business grow fast? So if the person with certificate is A and you have the person with a project as B, so which are you going to employ? I want to know on the chat box. Who are you going to employ? Is it A or B? You are going to employ B. That is excellent. That is what every HR is going to do. Now imagine yourself, do you have these skills? Imagine yourself, do you have these skills? What can you bring to an organization? How efficient are you? How fast can you do this? Can you carry out this task? Now, it doesn't matter if you're a teacher, a banker, you're a receptionist, You're wherever, you're a doctor, you're a lawyer, it doesn't matter. The economy is not looking at your profession. Some lawyers are hungry. I'm not saying it to make anybody feel bad of his or her profession. No, we are just being sincere and truthful here. So it doesn't matter whatever career path you are currently, you want to transition into tech. It is very possible. It is very easy. You can start AI automation. Now, if you go to Upwork, the order of the day is AI automation. Just automating a workflow that will take you less than 1 hour can earn you $30 to $50 just within 1 hour. Now, I want you to calculate your current salary per day. Now, if you are earning 300,000 naira per month, divide it per day. That means you are earning about 10,000 naira daily. And this is what someone will sit at the comfort of his or her home, automate a system, and ship it to the company and get his pay immediately. You don't need to wait for end of month. We do project management. We do AI for data analysis, as you can see. We do AI for HR analyst. Okay, so we have some amazing package for you. We have some amazing package for you, and it is very easy for you to transition into these roles. It is very easy. Now, I want you to ask yourself, if I could do this little task within 5 minutes and an organization is paying me heavily, what am I waiting for? What am I waiting for? Now, generally, you have seen a lot of online courses. What are you getting from them? They are going to promise you certificates, because they're going to give you certificate at the end of it. They give you the generic certificate that is reigning now, whether it is accredited or not. You don't have access to your instructor. They don't provide you with recorded videos that you can reference to. They don't give you any mentorship. They just leave you at the end of the program. You are just on your own. That is not what we do. Here at Analytics, we have a whole lot of persons that have testified to what we are doing here at Analytics business. Now look at Pavel. Pavel was a teacher. Pavel was a teacher in Cameroon, but currently he is working as a healthcare data analyst in USA. Now, I'm going to send this material is going to get to you once you filled the attendance form. This material is going to get to you. So once this material gets to you, for benefit of doubt, you can just click here and you're going to watch Pavel say it by himself. Okay. One politician will say, go and verify. Now, we are not politicians here, but you can go and verify. Okay, we are not hidden. Now look at this Bukola. Bukola is someone that took business analysis in July 2024. Okay, currently he is working. Okay, he is working as a business analyst. He's working as a business analyst. Okay, now look at this Ene. This is Ene. Okay, look at Ene. And then landed a data scientist role in Germany. Okay, from Germany. Okay, now look at the charts. You can go through all this. You can go through all this testimonial. Okay, she completed her data science internship with us in December 2024. Okay, look at Judith. Okay, so you can watch their testimonies. You can watch their testimonies. Now, what do we offer you? What do we offer you here at Analytics Business? What do we offer you here at Analytics Business? We give you 8 weeks of live training. That is number one. So you have classes 3 hours every Saturday. So even if you are working, it doesn't stop you from attending to classes. Okay? Our live classes are on Saturdays. Then we have weekly mentorship program that is meant to, first of all, tell you how you can navigate through all this transition. Okay? That is for the weekly mentorship program. That happens every Thursday from 9 p.m. to 10 p.m. Every Thursday. Okay? At the end of the program, we're going to give you a capstone project. Okay? Meanwhile, every live class, we build a project. So it therefore means that at the end of the session, you are going to have about 16 projects. Why do I say so? Because every class, every live class, we are going to build a project. That is it. Then you have learning management system. You have some case studies to practice there, and you use it to build to build a project as well. So if you combine the two, you have at least 16 projects at the end of this program. Okay, now look at, we have CV revamp. We're going to help you review your CV, guide you on how you can revamp your CV to meet professional requirements. Okay, now your LinkedIn optimization. Why are we talking about LinkedIn? LinkedIn is a social space where professionals are made. Professionals are made. I'm telling you, professionals are made on LinkedIn. So we help you to optimize your LinkedIn presence, so that you are visible to these professionals. Okay, you are visible to HR professionals that we hire you. Now, if you have learned skills that you want to freelance, you want to go into freelancing, okay, you don't want to work for any company in particular, you want to freelance, you want to work for different organizations, very good. We help you to set up your profile on Upwork, a very wonderful platform where you can gain jobs so far you have these skills. What are the skills in demand? AI skill. Okay. Now we help you. If you have an interview, let's say you have an interview with a company, you come to us, we prepare you for the interview. If you have 100 interview, we are going to prepare you 100 times. So if you have interview today, we're going to prepare you for the interview you have today. If you have another interview next week, we're going to prepare you for the one you have next week. Even when the program is over, once a analytics business student is always a analytics person. Once you join, you have joined. So even if you have a job, we can help you. We can assist you if you have questions. Okay. Now, job reference later. Now, what we do here is, because you are building life, real world problem, you are solving real world problems, you are building, projects, we are going to, accept that you are working for us. What that means is that we can give you job reference later. We have given it to a lot of persons, and of course, because the analytics business have made its name, of course, we are very much recognized. We are very much recognized. So we have a lot of support we can give to you, even the Tuesday support section. Okay. Now, like I said, on the job support, even if you have a job, we can support you. If you have questions, you can reach out to us. Even 10 years after, it's just for a lifetime. You have lifetime access to whatever material we are going to use for the program. You have lifetime access to Tenalytics business as an academy, okay, or as an e-learning platform, okay. Now, we have technical support session every Tuesday, where you get clarity of anything, be it tools, be it how to use, a system or what, okay. We have technical support session every Tuesday from 9 p.m. to 10 p.m., okay. We have alumni community where you have a lifetime access to, okay. Then we have our accreditation, okay. From American Council of Training and Development. So we are internationally recognized. So you will ask yourself, how come these people took our courses and they are gaining job abroad, traveling abroad, leaving this country, leaving Africa, going to well-developed countries to work with our certificates. So I'm not just going to bore you much. I'm not going to bore you much. I want to ask you a question right now. You've heard all this. You've seen how it works. You've seen how possible you can change your situation. I want to ask you right now. Answer this question. Answer yourself. You don't need to give me the answer. Okay? Answer yourself. Are you going to let these opportunities slide? Or how long are you going to say tomorrow? How long are you going to keep postponing your financial growth? How long are you going to keep postponing learning these skills? How long? Okay? Remember, the economy is not getting funny. The economy is not getting funny. And to tell you, our next cohort is on Saturday. This Saturday, 9th May. This Saturday, 9th May. Okay? That is our next cohort. Now, from all the services we are going to offer you, all of this, the real value should be 900,000 to 1 million plus. That should be the real value, because in a month, 2 months, you can make this money with the skill you are going to learn here. So it's way more than this. Okay, but then we have a price that we bring it down to. So we bring it down to 250,000. But for the purpose of this session, for tonight, I'm going to give an opportunity to the serious ones that wants to change the situation. Remember, if you do not take action, I'm sorry, but the situation is not changing. You have to take action to change the situation. So if you are serious and you want to change the situation, I'm going to give you a bonus, but it's not for everyone. It's extremely exclusive, okay? And it's just for 5 persons, 5 lucky persons. Now, what are you going to do if you're among these 5 lucky persons? Now, what you need to do is you need to make a payment. If you're making a one-time payment, you can pay 120,000 naira, and we give you all the mentioned services. You don't pay any other dime, nothing, not even 1 naira. Okay, all you need to do is attend classes every day. Every time we are having live class, make sure you attend classes, attend mentorship session, attend technical support session, and bet me at the end of the program, you are going to thank me. You are going to thank me. Okay, now if you don't have 120,000, I totally understand. You can pay 50,000 now. That is 3 installments. You pay 50,000 now, okay? Because you're not paying complete now, you have extra 30,000 for installments. Okay, so you're going to pay 50,000 times 3. You're going to pay 50,000 times 3. So you pay 50,000, you can start the program. Now, during the program, you pay another 50,000. Before the end of the program, you complete your payment to 150. But if you have your payments, if you have a full payment of 120,000, we enroll you in totally without collecting any other dime. Okay, so this is my number. This is my WhatsApp number. You can check it out. I'm going to call it 0811 5469399. That is my WhatsApp number. So I want my colleague is going to drop, a link on the chat box. You can use that link. Okay, I'm also going to, let me get you the link from here. Let me get you the link from here and show you how you can, navigate through the registration process. So you have the link here, but make sure you fill the attendance. Make sure you fill the attendance as well. Okay. So from what is on the chat box, you can as well make direct payments to the Kuda Bank account. Okay. That is Tenalytics. Okay. Tenalytics Data and Strategy Limited. Okay. Don't worry. I'm going to answer all your questions. Okay. Now, if you do not want to use the Kuda Bank, you can make use of the link, okay, below. Can make use of the link and you follow these steps. Okay, just come here, click on the link, and you're going to navigate to view programs. Just click on view programs, and you can select a whole lot of programs. You can select a whole lot of programs. Okay, and okay, let's say I select business analysis. I can click on enroll now. I can click on enroll now, and this is what I'm going to get. So I can click on choose payment plan. I can click on payment plan, choose payment plan, and here I can select my cohort, the cohort I want to enroll to. Now, like I said, May cohort is starting this Saturday. So if you know you're not ready, but you want to lock down this bonus, you want to lock down this free, almost free, okay? You just want to select the June cohort, okay? That is if you're not ready to join the May cohort, but you want to lock down the bonus. So I'm getting a lot of DM already. I'm getting a lot of DM already. So once you select, now if you're making full payments, you just select full payments. Okay. If it's the 3 installment plan, you click on this. Okay. So whether you are from Nigeria, Ghana, we have all the African countries currencies. So the currency doesn't matter. So I'm going to select Nigeria. Okay. I'm going to select my Nigeria. Okay, I haven't chosen my cohort, so I'm just going to choose any cohort. So and I can click on pay. I can click on pay 120,000. Okay, I can click on pay. So it's going to ask me, it's going to show me this. Okay. Okay, now because I already have an account, that is why I have this directly. Now, if you don't have an account, it's going to ask you to um to log in. I mean to sign in. So you can just sign in with Google, or if you sign in with Google, Google is going to capture your Google names and all that. Or you can fill it manually. You can fill the spaces manually, and you are on track. Okay. So once you get here, you can make your payment through this bank. Okay. So if you've made payment, you can reach out to me with a screenshot. You can reach out to me with a screenshot. Now, what other benefits are you going to get, as a result of locking down this bonus? Okay, um benefit are you going to get? Like I said, I have just 5 slots. Now, the benefit you are going to get for starting your journey immediately is that you are going to have access to uh, our portfolio project, okay? And then you start immediately to join our mentorship program. So if you make payment today, you are going to start tomorrow. We have mentorship tomorrow by 9 p.m. I'm going to add you to the mentorship session tomorrow. Okay, so secure your spot tonight. Do not wait for anybody. Do not wait for anybody. So I'm open to your questions. I can take your questions. I can take your questions. So if you have a question, you can either drop it on a chat box. You can drop it on a chat box. Omatayo, can you forward me? Omotayo have made payment. Omotayo, can you forward me your payment detail on this WhatsApp? Can you forward me your payment detail on this WhatsApp? So who else? Who else? I'm getting a lot of DMs. I know it's, a lot of persons coming to say, okay, I'm making this payment. Okay. So you don't sleep on this kind of offer. You don't sleep on this kind of offer. Okay. You do not sleep on this kind of offer. Okay. Omatayo, you have a question, you can unmute your mic and ask your question. Omotayo, you can unmute your mic and ask your question. Omotayo, are you there? Omotayo, are you there? Omotayo, are you there? All right, so if you can hear me, you can unmute. Omotayo, James, you can ask your questions. So do I have any other question? Do I have any other questions? Do I have any other questions? So if you have a question for me, you can go ahead and ask a question. You can go ahead and ask your question. I'm getting a lot of DM. I do not want to go into my WhatsApp. Don't worry. If you have me on WhatsApp already, you can just keep calm. I'm going to attend to you immediately after the session. Okay. All right. So who else? Who else is taking this opportunity? Who else is taking this opportunity? Lock down this bonus with 50,000 naira, 120,000 naira, and you are good to go. You are good to change the situation. Okay. So any other questions, guys? So I'm rounding off. I'm rounding off. I'm rounding off shortly. Any other questions? Any other questions? Any other questions, guys? Any other questions, guys? Okay. Okay. You can see a lot of guys on my DM. All right. All right. All right. That is excellent. So in absence of no question, okay, we are going to call it a night. Of course, you have my number. If you want to reach out, of course, you can reach out to me. You can reach out to me. Okay. My number is on the screen and you can reach out to me. Okay. All right. So do have a wonderful night rest. Congratulations to those that have taken this wonderful opportunity. Congratulations to those that have taken this wonderful opportunity. So good night, guys. Have a wonderful time. Make sure you fill the attendance form so that you get the recording. And then my number is 0811 546. Are you there? 69399. Okay, you can take that again. 081 546 9399. Okay. All right. So do have a wonderful time, guys. Congratulations to those that have taken the bold step. Those that have taken the bold step. Exactly. Well done, victory. All right. Have a good time, guys.